Walking in and set to go. They're off. So they race over 3 miles and a furlong for the Injured Jockeys Fund Handicap Steeplechase, and they're going to negotiate 19 fences in total, heading off towards fence number 1. First to begin is Temple Hills in the black with the orange flashes on the body. Jumps over, lands a little bit steeply, but got away with it. Led by 3 parts of a length on landing. Towards the near side, making up a little bit of ground, 147. And between horses, Mr. Mafia in the black and white, followed by Jack Divine in the black and pink. Sailing over fence number 2, that's an open ditch. Knock Robin centre pack, and then second last, very first time. And the back marker is Manuel. Going towards fence number 3. This will be the last fence in 2 circuits' time. And it's Temple Hills who shows the way towards the inside, puts in a big leap and gets away by a couple to Mr. Mafia, racing in company with 147. Jack Divine on the inside rail and deeper out down the centre, Knock Robin. They're followed by Very First Time, and Manuel at the back of the field will be about 7 or 8 off the leader for Jonathan England as they pass us with 2 circuits in front of them. Temple Hills then showing the way as they turn left-handed across the top end of the track, heading towards the far side where 5 fences await them. Temple Hills just setting an even gallop in front for Alan Corley by about a half length to 147, and Jamie Bargery racing second. Jack Divine up the inside for Craig Nicol with a share of third with Mr. Mafia and Patrick Cowley, and deep of those Knock Robin and Brian Hughes. Still towards the back, Very First Time and Harry Skelton, and the back marker Manuel and Jonathan England. Opposite the grandstands they go then, down towards fence number 12. This is a plain fence, and Temple Hills yet to be headed, has it by a neck to 147 racing second. Jack Divine racing in company with Mr. Mafia are third and fourth, then Knock Robin all safely over the first down the far side. Quickly onto fence number 13 they go, and no change up front. Temple Hills just runs it down it a little bit left-handed, brushed through it as well, wasn't overly clean there. Temple Hills, it was a good jump by 147. Knock Robin also took it well. Here's an open ditch, fence number 6 upcoming, and just the first to rise there was 147. Once again, just running a little bit left-handed, Temple Hills towards the inner. Mr. Mafia with him, and then deeper out Knock Robin, and Very First Time out wide in the pink and black as they negotiate another one, and Temple Hills made a complete Horlicks of that and has now slipped to mid-division. Jack Divine just behind him, and towards the rear of the field Manuel. Quickly they race to fence number 8, and sailing over that, it's 147 who's the first to rise and land. Leads by about a half length on the turn to Mr. Mafia. Temple Hills being driven back up on the inside, trying to hold his position towards the front. Knock Robin next in fourth, followed by Jack Divine and Very First Time, who race together. And no move at all as yet from Manuel at the back of the 7-runner field. On the turn towards the home straight, once again, still well over a circuit to go in this Injured Jockeys Fund Handicap Steeplechase. Down towards fence number 9 they come, and 147, the red jacket with the yellow diamonds on the sleeves, in front, and negotiates it well. Gets away by a length to Mr. Mafia in the black and white, and then towards the far side is Temple Hills. Near side Knock Robin. Quickly onto an open ditch. This is fence number 10. 147 at the ditch. Puts in a nice leap. All sailing over the ditch fine, and heading off towards fence number 11. 147. No marked increase in the tempo so far. Still in front by just over a length to Mr. Mafia. Right behind those Knock Robin near side. Very First Time racing deep. Temple Hills on the inside. Once again a bit sloppy there. Jack Divine jumped upsides him, and Manuel at the back of the field. So up towards the winning post they come, just over a circuit to go in the long distance handicap chase, and 147 will lead past us with a circuit left by about 3 parts of a length to Mr. Mafia racing second. Knock Robin close up third. Temple Hills holding the inside of Jack Divine, and then Very First Time, and Manuel still at the back of the field. But all to play for here. Only 5 or 6 lengths separate the 7 runners as they go towards the backstretch for the final time. 5 fences await them down there, and 3 in the home straight, so 8 left to negotiate in total. And next up, opposite the grandstands, is fence number 12. Turning towards that now then, 147 shows the way by a length and a half. Jack Divine through on the inside of Knock Robin, and here's Very First Time making up some ground deep on the track as they level off to this line of fences in the back stretch. Couple of lengths to Mr. Mafia, who's just chased along towards the back. Manuel towards the back of the field as they sail over the first. Not overly clean Manuel, and Temple Hills made another mistake, and it looks like he's being pulled up at the back of the field. Or maybe not. No, he's continuing. They go towards the next. And over that mistake by Mr. Mafia, another mistake by Temple Hills, and that might well be enough this time. Yep, Temple Hills is pulled up. They go to a ditch. Fence number 14, 147, joined by Knock Robin. Jack Divine dived at the ditch. Good recovery from Craig Nicol out wide. Very first time took it cleanly. Manuel on the heels of those, and Mr. Mafia now starting to struggle as they go to the second last in the back stretch. Mistake by Manuel at fence 15. On they go towards fence number 16 then. This is 4 out. Knock Robin with a share of it to 147. Very first time out wide, and Jack Divine just behind them. They're starting to skip away from Manuel, and it's hard work for Mr. Mafia. On the swing towards the home straight then. 147 tackled by Knock Robin. Very first time is going 3 deep of those. Jack Divine's in 4th position as they race around this turn, and they pulled well clear of Manuel, back in 5th place. Just the 3 fences left to go then, and turning up to face to fence number 17, and up front Knock Robin being joined by the smooth travelling very first time Jack Divine down the inside rail, trying to run on as well. They've taken the 3rd last, heading down to the ditch, which is 2 out, and it's Knock Robin in front now, tackled by very first time. Here's the open ditch. 2 fences from home. Very first time over in front by a half length. Knock Robin scrapping away. So too Jack Divine. Not quite done with yet. They go down towards the final fence. He picks up the Persuader on very first time. Leads by a length. Jack Divine trying to close him down near side. Over in front it's very first time, but only by a neck. Near side Jack Divine is scrapping away really well. Inside the final furlong they go, pulling out a little bit more. Very first time starts to assert on the run in. Very first time opens up by 3 to 4. Jack Divine can't respond. It's going to be a double for Dan and Harry Skelton. Very first time has gone on to win, to Jack Divine in 2nd. Knock Robin's coming home 3rd in front of Manuel, and then 147.
It's a double in the day for Dan and Harry Skelton, and a double for the owners. It Can't Say No partnership. Very first time follows up that recent success under his £7 penalty at 1 to 2. Beach